Good morning, gamers. This is my breakdown I have to do before work. Oh, wow. I can see my face. Whoa. Okay, this is, these maybe need to be edited. That's okay. This is my breakdown of what I believe to be the project files of Get On Up. I'm like pretty sure that this is the project files for that song. So we're gonna learn together. If it is, this video will come out. If it isn't, this will just stay on my hard drive. So, where do I want to start here? So for this song, my main melody was this little synth here, and that plays throughout the song. And there's this synth here that is, so actually this is a little trick that I may have talked about in another video, but so I have this synth plays, that's one I just talked about here, and then I have this synth as well that is literally the same synth just pitched an entire octave down. So that means it's still in the same key of C major. I'm pretty sure this song's in C major. I'll never know. It's in the same key, but it is just an octave down, so it sounds a little bit lower and it creates a little bit more, it fills in a little bit more space in the song. I also have a lot of strings. Well, I have two strings in this song. And that's playing that same melody, same thing that's going on here. Same thing, going at the same time. That melody's playing. I have this pad. I love pads for, like I said before, ambience. So it'll just fill up a little bit more space. Same melody. So easy. Same melody. Same thing. Just different instrument. And this is not the same melody. This is a little bit different. It's just playing like some chords, I'm pretty sure, with the ambience. I don't even think it's chords. I'm pretty sure it's just a few slower notes. I have this bassy pad, and that creates that like harshness that you hear that kind of gets a little more exciting, I feel like. I have these strings. And this you can really hear in the intro. I'll play the intro in a minute, but this like kind of created some of that like rising into the chorus. You can see like I put it in the chorus too, but like right before the choruses are coming, I kind of like lift that in just to kind of get, a little bit more space going. Drums. Let's see how the drums sound. I really tried to do something a little extra fun with the drums this time. So these perks kind of add a little bit more, make it a little more interesting. Oh, and then keeping the strings on, but this is what we got. And this is going to clip a little bit. You can hear it like going, because this is just what the project file was before I did a lot of mixing. And I tried to go pretty heavy on the 808s. I don't even know how this is going to sound played all together, because I did a lot of stuff while mastering to not make it clip, so hopefully that doesn't sound horrible. But referencing back to these strings, you can hear this in the beginning. And there was this clip I found. Now, granted, if you're watching this video, hopefully you are. Smoothie break, hang on one second. So I found this clip, and it kind of talked about what I was looking for. Granted, this was from some I think it was like from a church or something like that. I'm not personally religious, but if you are, go off. But I don't know what the rest of the clip is about, but so bear that in mind. I only stand with what this person says in this particular clip. But
Buddha said,
I found this
for a wise man, there is nothing to be called bad.
And it was kind of like, okay, all of the struggles that you go through are rough and don't need to make light of them, but at the same time, hopefully you can utilize them to create some growth and overcome another challenge later down in your life. For vocals, this is going to be a long video, that's fine. For vocals,
I'ma get knocked down, I'ma just get on up so
that sounds really bad on its own.
I'ma get knocked down, I'ma just get on up.
But I can show you what I did here. I wanted this like auto-tuney kind of robotic sound here. So I have this, which isn't even on. I don't know why it's not on. What?
I'ma get knocked down, I'ma just get on up. So many times where I just don't give a fuck.
But I wanted that robotic sound that you can hear in there. And I have my normal, like this is pretty much what I do for all my vocals. That's not even literally doing anything. This is just some compression. Also literally not even doing anything. Nice. Let's freaking go. I'm a pro. This is a de-esser. I use this on everything. It kind of takes those harsh frequencies that you would hear like an S or something like that and cuts them out so that it's not as aggressive on the ears. There's a slight amount of auto-tune on this to C major. I don't even know if it's on. I think I changed it back to chromatic so it's not on C major. I don't even know what I'm talking about. There is some harmonies going on here so that it kind of sounds like there's multiple people singing during the chorus on a little different pitch. These boost the vocals. I put on this preset. I really like this for rap songs, the Start Me Up. Sometimes I'll do Start Me Up dry if I don't want as much reverb, but I did want that a little bit on here. And then I have this vocoder on here. I don't even know why this isn't showing up. But one thing I did want to talk about on this as well is, so things that I've been starting to try to do is that if you have a lot of different instruments, it'll tend to get kind of muddy with the bass and some of the different instruments. So what you'll end up having to do is take an EQ and like for this bass so it doesn't like fall over into the section where. So
I'm a good.
Hang on. Let me play the whole song together, hopefully.
I'ma get knocked down, I'ma just get on up.
So it does. You can, now that you can hear it. Also back to the vocals, it doesn't sound nearly as bad. But back to the.
I'ma get knocked down.
So this 808 here
I'ma get knocked
stretches
down.
over like all the way into much higher frequencies where some of the instruments are over here. So if you cut that off,
I'ma get knocked down.
it won't sound as muddy and condensed in that middle section as well. So I tend to do that. You probably also should do that on your other instruments. For example, if you you can watch live here onto some of the pads. Like
I'ma get knocked down.
this pad is
I'ma
playing
just get
here,
on-
and that kind of would overlay where some of the bass is. So again, you gotta hear it and make sure you're not like cutting out too
I'ma
much of the
get
pad,
knocked down. I'ma
But-
just get on up. So many.
just to create a little bit more space. But anyway, this is what we did for this song. All together, it sounds pretty good.
Every stumbling block, it's all for our benefit.
I'ma get knocked down, I'ma just get on up. So many times where I just don't give a fuck. Catch a setback, can't really just show some love. If I'm knocked down, I'ma keep on getting up. 100 bad times had to put me in the dumps. Learn from the times that had me feeling rough. Road to success was filled with plenty bumps. No, if I'm knocked down, I'ma just get on up. Yeah, I've been down.
So, pretty good. I wrote this song as well. I may do like a lyrical breakdown later in some point, but as far as all the different elements, that's what we got. This right here as well, just last point, I'm automating the harmony plugin that is on the vocals, this harmony plugin. So it's really only on and playing these two harmonies when the chorus is happening, and it's very slight. It is not much because I did it too much. It kind of was too much. So that's that. I don't think there's anything else I really wanted to talk about on this one. I didn't really do, again, like I'm still kind of getting comfortable with doing all the different effects and all that. So, bear with me. I got some compression on the drums, so it like if you hear let's do this bonus section. So we'll put the drums back on. And there's also these hi-hats down here that are running. So a compression would sound like this. This is if it's fully compressed. So it won't like hit as hard, which you obviously want it to hit hard. because it's a hip hop song. But if it goes too much, like you can hear it like clip and it sounds bad, and it's you just having a little compression on there is helpful, just to keep it, all sounding good. And then you still want to
I'ma get knocked down, I'ma just get on up.
You still want to go back to your mix
where I just don't give a fuck, catch a step back.
and make sure it sounds good. But this video has already been going for about 10 minutes, so if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. Boom. Maybe throw a little subscribe down there, and have a great rest of your day.